Hi, I am Rebecca Caston. I am your health and wellness goddess coming to you from Boca Raton, Florida. When we come back, I'm going to teach you how to make a healthy 4th of July mocktail. And these are the ingredients that you're going to need. So go grab them. We're going to need some sparkling water, some ginger beer, lots of different berries. Frozen or fresh are great. If you have some herbs at home. And if you want to kind of spice it up a little bit, go grab your tequila or your vodka. And we're going to take care of that when you come back. So live from Boca Raton, here's the Brooklyn TV Cafe TV show.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the AMP Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. As you heard, with the Brooklyn TV Cafe TV show.
That's a lot of TV.
It's a lot of stuff.
Whole lot of Brooklyn Cafe
Whole
TV.
lot of stuff. I gotta tell you, I'm exhausted. I need a nap. I mean, so many things that happen in 3 hours in this place. It's like unbelievable.
We got new people, new crew.
Now, you did not tell me that this segment was coming.
I did not know.
Or Rebecca just decided
No, I
to
knew
do it?
Rebecca was coming, but I thought we were doing.
Something else.
But I'm very happy. I don't want to say what
I
I
liked
thought,
it.
but I like this a whole lot
I
better
like
than
it
what I
too.
thought.
Then she says, what do you want me to say? I says, just tell them live from Boca Raton. It's the Boca.
I'm excited. She says, I got mocktails. And I said, no, it's Thursday. We're going to have some, thank you, cocktails. Thank you.
What the hell?
Thank you very, very much.
Anyway, so we have a new phone system in play. And I love putting the producers on the spot.
Yes, you do.
So call in and say hi. Or call in and say happy 4th of July. Or call in and win something. If you call in, I'll give you something. What's the number?
888-994-4995, Studio A. Give us a call. We've got some fun getting ready for Thursdays. We've got a big day today, so I'm really glad Rebecca's here. We're going to start our drinking off right.
That's right.
With some Lost Harbor vodka.
There's nothing wrong with that. Now, this is for Texas. Because she's been a little, what they say, what's the word she uses? A little spicy towards me, a little
She's not old enough to drink,
sassy.
though, so she gets a mocktail.
Yeah, but she has to handle the calls.
Oh, that's
It's
what
a
you're
brand
doing.
new system. It's only been in play 24 hours.
All right, so give us a call. Let us know how you're going to be celebrating 4th of July. No better way, because everyone else seems to be away on vacation. We're going to have a staycation right here in the studio. We've got some mocktails, cocktails, brought to you by Rebecca Caston Coaching, for lack of a better term. Rebecca Caston Coaching and Lost Harbor Spirits. So you can get your favorite Lost Harbor rum, vodka, or gin at your local liquor store or lostharbordistillery.com.
Also, want to say real quickly before we get to Rebecca is that we have new art from a
Beautiful
new
art
artist.
behind me.
Okay, I can't pronounce that.
Her name, oh, I knew you wouldn't be able to. Audrey Ohm Art.
That's one word?
Her name is Audrey Ohm Art. So it's like,
Is Audrey Ohm a word or
no, it's Audrey
2 words?
Ohm Art.
Sounds like?
Like Ohm Art. It's
that's
like Ohm.
That piece behind Dawn. And we have some very large, beautiful pieces in here. When we're on camera 5, 6, 8, whatever that is, you can see it in that section of the place as well.
We actually have a M&M tasting opportunity today, so you're going to see that on the sit next to me over here. Audrey Ohm Art is the art that opens the heart. It is part of her joy and contribution to upraise consciousness and frequency. So that is all the art here is about consciousness, inspired by yoga, raising your vibration, raising your energy frequency. I did not know that. I told you, ever since you hung this, I have felt a little bit different.
Well, that's because the bottle of wine is too small for the goodness that's trying to be poured into it.
Right, so I definitely feel the energy, the high frequency of what's going on here. So come on down, we've got, gosh, what, 7 new pieces here in the theater.
And each one has a story.
So we're going to go into that. Rebecca has some mocktails, cocktails. We're going to talk about also healthy food on a budget. See what that looks like. So we're going to have a second segment with that. Today apparently is National OOTD Day. And if you know what that means, please let us know. It's OOTD.
Uh-oh.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
Rebecca, OOTD?
OOTD.
Josh?
Anybody
No.
know what OOTD is?
Outfit of the day.
Outfit of the day, huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Dawn, you didn't know that?
I did not. Here's
Rebecca,
my
you
outfit
didn't
of
know
the
that?
I
day.
had no idea.
You guys are the fabulistas. What
National
they call that?
OOTD Day. So send us a picture of what your outfit of the day is. We can post that on our social media. I think we got to see what that is. Today is the last day of June.
Very sad.
July 1st already.
Wow.
I'm not happy about that.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just going to drink very heavily.
So I'm excited because we're going to have some mocktails, cocktails. We've got some M&M tasting. See what else the crew has stored up for us. And we're going to get rocking and rolling.
All right, let's go to the...
Let's go chit chat with Rebecca. See what we're making over there on back of the theater.
Hey y'all, how's everybody?
Welcome back, Rebecca.
Thank
Josh, I think we
you.
might have to adjust her microphone.
Thank you. So yeah, so
You
we're-
did an amazing job the other night on WWNN. There was so much information, and when we had you on last week, sometimes I think Freddie likes to test our guests
Okay.
because he'll take a 2-hour show that you did here with us and say, all right, now can you do that in 30 minutes? And you did it.
Did I pass the test?
100%.
Woohoo! I guess I'm back. I
100%.
passed
You
the
were, I mean,
test.
you were concise, you were amazing, you got all of the information out, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to continue that segment because
Absolutely.
we're going to talk about healthy eating on a budget right now because more and more the economy is crazy. People need to eat, they need to feed their families, and what's the first thing you go to? Is a $1 bag of chips
Yeah.
or a $1 meal from a fast food restaurant. But there are other healthy options. We're going to talk about that. We got 4th of July coming up. But I want to ask you, what did you think of doing Real Radio?
I thought, well, I was nervous, as you can imagine, but it was great. Once I got into the flow, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and you realize you know more than you think you know. It just naturally just kind of, flows out. So it was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to you coming on more often and maybe having my own show one day. You never know.
I love when I see women step into the opportunity. And instantly last week she said, yes, I'm there. And then she sat down and said, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, she has also a lot of people that she knows
Yes.
and things
Yeah.
that we're going to be talking about after the show. I just didn't realize that she came in here doing the cocktail piece. It threw me for a loop, but I guess it's going to be healthy.
Yeah, healthy. eating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all clear. It's healthy.
What do you mean
It's
clear?
healthy.
No added colors or preservatives
No,
to these
everything is
cocktails.
She has fruit
natural
in it.
from the earth.
But that's natural.
Yeah.
I know. You
No
guys-
juices, no added sugars, none of that extra stuff. It's all natural, healthy cocktails.
Now, are these cocktails that you frequent?
Yes. So I generally, I made a decision before the
Josh
pandemic
or Mike?
that I was going to be sober for the pandemic because I knew that one glass of wine would lead to a bottle of wine to 2 a night, and I knew that that was going to be a really slippery slope, as it was for a lot of people. So I've been dry like a couple of years. Like I'll have a cocktail every once in a while, I won't lie, but mostly when I go out, I always look for the lowest sugar mocktails. And then if I want to add a little bit, I'll say I'll put a little tequila in it. But mostly I drink more natural.
Wait a
kind of
minute. Let me get
drinks.
this right. You've been dry, but when you go to the watering hole, it's
She goes
tequila.
healthy.
Every once in a while. I would say like I've had maybe 6 drinks in the last 3 years. So, and if I do drink, my drink of choice is tequila.
And do you know that the worm in the tequila is what makes it less calories?
There you go. The worm
you know that?
absorbs
I
all
did
the
not.
calories.
Why, the worm absorbs all the bad stuff, like your liver?
I don't know. Do they
it
do
sucks
that
up all
anymore?
that sugar.
I think the worm in the tequila is like the liver in our body. It sucks up all the
Right,
stuff that
right.
we
All
don't
the
need.
impurities and that, that makes it. It's like when you have a piece of cake and the piece that you leave is the piece with all the calories. So
And if you eat standing up, it does not count.
She's been hanging around you
Never
way too
eat
long.
standing up.
I think that's why I like Rebecca so much. We have this unspoken understanding.
synergy. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, let's not speak about it at all. All right, so what are we doing? What do you got cooking?
All right, so happy 4th of July, everybody. I don't know about you, but I have had quite a week, with everything that's been going on in the world. So I know weekend is coming, 4th of July. It's a really good opportunity for us to kind of let our hair down, relax, and for most people, that will include heavy drinking. So I'm here to tell you that drinking in moderation is really the best, because when you overdo it with the alcohol, one, you're not going to feel great the next morning. So forget about all the fun you had on the 4th. You're not going to feel well the next day to kind of appreciate it. And also when you drink alcohol, it interrupts your sleep. So you're going to have a bad night's sleep for days. You get full of inflammation from the sugar in the alcohol. So your joints will hurt. If you're trying to lose weight, you're not going to lose weight. You'll even see the scale will go up. And in fact, when you drink alcohol, when your body's burning nutrients, the first thing it's going to do is try to burn off the alcohol and the sugar in the alcohol, and it will never get into burning your fat stores. So I always caution all of my clients to just, if you want to have a drink once in a while, make it an occasion, not like it's a Tuesday night and the kids are driving me crazy, I need a glass of wine. So, try not to drink at home, save it for when you go out, when you're celebrating something. So today we're going to make a mocktail. And obviously a mocktail means there's no alcohol, but you could always obviously put it in at the end. So we're going to do a fruity ginger beer mocktail. What I love about this when it comes to the fruit, so I've got a lot of different berries that I'm using. I've got blueberries, raspberries. Mocktails are great for frozen, when you want to do frozen berries. They're great in the mocktails. So grab as many berries as you can. What's great about these mocktails is that, you can follow a recipe, but you don't really need to. If you're using really clean, fresh ingredients, find a flavor profile that you like, and then you can kind of create it around there. So in this mocktail, we're going to start with some sparkling water. And this sparkling water is actually, it's key lime, so it's going to have, a nice citrusy kind of flavor. And you're going to get a lot of nice bubbles. So, if you're a Prosecco drinker and you like the bubbles, this is, going to give your palate that same kind of, effervescent kind of feeling. Next, I'm going to put in here ginger beer. So I do not like to add sugary things. This does have a little bit of sugar, which means that I'm not going to put any other sweetener in the mocktail. So this is going to get a whole bottle of ginger beer.
Wow.
Now, doesn't ginger beer have sugar?
It does. This one does have a little bit of sugar. For today's purposes, I'm using it, but I'm not adding sweetener. Like this recipe called for adding some agave or some lime soda, and those all have sugar. So I'm just using to minimize my sugar, and I'm using just the ginger beer.
I can smell it from here.
You can smell the ginger beer?
I do.
It smells good, right?
It smells delicious.
Okay, so next, I want to give it a little bit more of a lime flavor. So I cut up some fresh limes. We're going to squeeze it in. Right, and anything to just really make it really very refreshing. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of limes in there. And then I just load it up with berries. Just put in as many berries as you want.
Wow.
And any berry. Like I said, bags of frozen berries. You could even do balled, watermelon or cantaloupe, any fruit.
Is there a difference in frozen berries versus fresh as far as their nutrients benefits?
No. So when fruit is frozen, it's frozen at its height of the peakness of the height of freshness, I guess. So it has all the nutrients, it's all locked in, and then it's frozen. So in terms of we're going to talk later about how to eat healthy on a budget. We can't always get fresh fruit. A lot of times our fresh fruit, or especially the organics, are expensive. So frozen fruit is great. It's better to eat frozen fruit than to not eat fruit at all, or frozen veggies than to not eat veggies at all. So it's the same thing. You always try and buy fresh, but if you can't, you could always go the frozen wrap. So pretty simple. That's it. It's pretty easy. I'm just gonna like mix it all up now. It's in a lot of ice. If I were home, I would put this in the refrigerator for about an hour to really get it to chill. And then when it's really cold, I pour it in a cup with some, I already put some berries on the bottom, and I'm using a little like thyme leaf. And you could use mint, you could use thyme, you can use rosemary, any flavor profile that you like. Now, for my friends here who like the hard stuff, so I would maybe fill it a little bit less.
I can't believe how the colors, look how beautiful that is for
They're
the 4th of
beautiful,
July.
right?
With
Right,
the
you've
red
got
and
your
the blue
red,
and
you've
the-
got your white, you've got your blue.
Red, white, and blue.
And
Wow.
we're gonna add a little, oh, this one got a little overfilled. So we're
Tequila?
gonna make this one for Dawn there. We're gonna put in a little tequila. And
Oh, look, they all come out.
Oh, look, now they come out of their cake.
little mocktail.
I
Come
think
on out.
Rebecca, you seem to have the magic way of getting them out
Come
of the
on
Oh,
out.
I
the
just
back
called
cave.
everybody.
ahead,
And
go in that
here it is.
direction, help
It is a healthy, fun, bright. It follows the theme of 4th of July. You've got your red, white, and blue. And, you know, it's delicious, and it will, help you have a really healthy, happy, I can't speak.
How
I
much
didn't-
you
and
just
I
have
even have
you
a,
straight?
and I didn't even have a cocktail yet. A happy, healthy, and safe July 4th weekend.
That looks really delicious.
That looks really delicious.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
We're going to have to try that.
Absolutely.
You want tequila, vodka, or
What
you
would you
going
like,
mock?
Freddie? Tequila,
The
vodka? Vodka, okay.
Vodka
So
brought
that's
to you
for
by
Dawn.
Lost Harbor Distilleries, Lost Harbor Spirits and Distilleries.
Which way, how do you get it?
So you can go to lostharborspirits.com or palmbeachdistillery.com, or you can go to your local liquor store and check it out and buy your favorite rum, Capistara, gin, or vodka. Oh, nothing like the sound of fresh bottled
Right,
vodka is all I
fresh
can tell
vodka.
you.
Now, let me ask you, they're asking, does the ginger beer have alcohol in it?
No,
So ginger beer will make it flavorful
right. You'll get that gingery.
without the alcohol.
Right.
So people who can't drink or shouldn't drink, they can actually have this without adding the hard stuff,
Right. Yeah.
which is really cool. Now, if I add wine to this, does it make it a sangria without
you-
the vodka?
Yeah. So you can do the same thing with wine, and same premise. All the fruits, the berries.
Anything goes in it.
Put in a bottle of
Oh,
wine.
this is so cool.
Really
You can make
easy.
actually wine,
Yeah.
like a sangria, or a drink with the other stuff.
Yeah.
That's
And
beautiful.
in these drinks, you're getting your cocktail, but you're also getting all of the fruits that have antioxidant properties, your vitamins, your minerals, like the foods that are going to help us fight disease, that are going to help build up our immune system. So it kind of it serves two purposes. It's healthy, and it's something that's enjoyable. One of the other things that I do, which I like, is sometimes I'll use kombucha. So you can kind of do the same thing
I know.
if you're not an alcohol drinker. And this
Kombucha.
has all the really great probiotics in it. So I'll do the same thing. I'll start with kombucha as my base, throw in some lime, throw in some mint leaves, like muddled mint, and create my own cocktail. I'll pull out like my best favorite wine glass, and I'll make a cocktail in that. And so while everybody else is drinking, and I don't feel like drinking that night, I get to have that same experience because it's social, and I'm carrying my glass, and I know
I
that
think
it's
that's
good for
such a
me.
great idea because people go to a party and they're having wine or they're having whatever kind of alcoholic drink, and then you're left with you're going to have either a juice or water, and you're thinking I don't really want water and I don't want all the sugar from the juice,
Right.
but because you have the base everyone can be drinking the same thing. You can either add to it or not add to it. So it starts plain. I like that idea.
Yeah, and in terms of budget and saving money, if you're having a party and you're on a budget, you can make a big picture of a mocktailish kind of beverage, and then people can add their alcohol to it. So you don't have to get as many mixers and juices and different options for everybody. So it's a great way to save money when
What a good
entertaining.
idea. Clean way to juice.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
Yes. This is an East Coast drink
Why?
because we're on Ion, which is in LA.
Okay.
In the LA, they sort of probably do the sangria type. They like the high glass. This is a little bit more elegant. Here on the East Coast, we're more in the
Kinda
hoodish
late.
type.
I
when we
don't know. I
drink
think
it.
California, everyone's very being health conscious these days.
Yeah, for
And what
sure.
I like about this, because when you go out for a drink, I'm always cognizant of trying not to add too much juice to my vodka because of the extra sugar.
Yeah, she drinks it straight.
Just a lot of fresh juice, like a ton of lime. And you know, when you tell them a lot of lime, they bring you 2. That's not a lot of lime. Just ask them for a plate of lime. Squeeze in lime, lemon, even orange slices, and just add it to your, to your vodka or your tequila.
So it's
Gives
better
it a
than
little-
it's better having the fresh fruit than the pre-mixed fruit juices that are so high in sugar.
Yes, the
And
the
this
mixers.
is
yeah.
beautiful red, white, and blue.
It's pretty.
Awesome.
Try what she likes it.
What I want to do is, actually, we're going to get the recipe. We're going to send it out tomorrow in our 4th of July newsletter with a picture of Rebecca and how she put it together. Put the recipe out so you can all enjoy it over the weekend. Take a commercial break.
And
We're
if
gonna
you
get our
have a
drinks.
recipe that you want to share with us, contact us and we'll put you on the set like Rebecca's doing. I'm like floored. I didn't even expect you to do this.
Surprise!
But you know what's so great about Rebecca is we give her these challenges and she comes up with these great ideas, and that's why she is so successful as she is with a
Well-
health coach. Because when you're looking to lose weight or get in better health, you don't want to feel like you're depriving yourself. You want to be able to go to a party and look like you're having the same drink and enjoy it. You want to be able to eat the same foods and not worry as if your sugar is going to spike or if you're totally blown, it's a cheat day. So we're going to talk about that in our next segment.
Okay.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to try the cocktails. The crew will try the mocktails. We're going to put the recipe out for all of you to enjoy tomorrow, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Planning for the future should not be painful. It needs to be discussed. From health, family, finances, allow qualified professionals to aid in your planning. Luhu Advisors have been serving South Florida for over 30 years. A licensed real estate broker, insurance agent, assisted living administrator, and certified senior advisor, Paul Solomon is the most qualified and well-rounded advisor for any task. Specializing in real estate, long-term care, life insurance and annuities, Social Security, government benefits, and senior housing. Luhu Advisors. Let us help you. Known for his Art Deco Cubist style and compositions with dancing saturated color, Ken Bieberman has lived and breathed art his whole life. From the early 80s, he's influenced the Art Deco district of Miami Beach. Featured in numerous restoration projects, hotels, galleries, and clubs, Bieberman creates for everyday folks and celebrity clientele. He's also the proprietor of Art Repro, a giclée and scanning company in Pompano Beach. When it comes to scanning high resolution, size is not an issue. Professionally scanning art up to 10 feet and 64 inches in width, Art Repro utilizes state-of-the-art equipment. On quality canvas or paper, archival ink and printing mediums are put to use. Art Repro ensures colors are true and every nuance of the art is captured, including the canvas weave. Perfection is the priority. Contact artist Ken Bieberman today at 954-547-0095 or visit his website www.artrepro.net.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got coverage with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Call 877-281-0289.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, CEO of MyPillow. Retailers, shopping channels, and now even banks have tried to cancel myself and MyPillow. During these times, your support has meant everything to us. So my employees and I want to personally thank each and every one of you by passing the savings directly on to you. We're selling the best products ever for the best prices ever. For example, we have my towels with proprietary technology which makes them soft and absorbent. Towels that work, what a concept. They're made with USA cotton and come in a variety of awesome colors. My 6-piece towel set is regularly $109.99, now just $39.99 with your promo code. I support this show, and I would like to offer you our biggest discounts for listening. So please go to our website, mypillow.com, and put in the promo code at the end of this message to get the biggest discounts. Again, thanks for listening and God bless.
Call 800-883-1046 and use promo code CAFESLEEP.
Hey travelers, everybody wants cheap airfares, but where can you find them? You call Smart Fares. Our prices are direct from the airlines and they're so low they're not published anywhere. Smart Fares specializes in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rentals, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, Smart Fares can help you get there cheaply and with the best price guarantee. If you want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call us right now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these low rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the lowest rates available. So don't wait. Call Smart Fares right now for the best price guaranteed. Save up to 50% off business and first class. We've got great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 855-828-0198. That's 855-828-0198. 855-828-0198.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Call 800-651-4808.
Hi, I'm Dawn Clifford, owner and founder of Clifford Insurance Advisors. Established in November of 1999, we focus on mainly health, life, disability, Medicare, and long-term care insurance. Specifically for people aging into Medicare or the self-employed or even employee benefits for small business owners. We can be reached by phone number at 561-880-0391 or by email info@cliffordinsuranceadvisors.com. Visit our website at www.cliffordinsuranceadvisors.com and even visit Facebook, Clifford Insurance Advisors.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Sounds like Stairway to Heaven. Sounds like.
No, it's not.
But it's not.
It's the elevator to the penthouse.
I'm up for the elevator of the penthouse too. Do you know, all because you're in a penthouse doesn't mean it's the most beautiful apartment. It just means you're on the highest floor.
No, it's a beautiful apartment.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Wheezy and...
No,
what was his name?
they were
George
on
and
their way.
Wheezy?
They didn't get to the penthouse. They were on the way
They're on the
uptown.
big penthouse in the sky.
Listen, this portion of the show is brought to you by ARW Home Inspection Repairmen. 877-281-0289. Give them a holler if you want them to come out and fix anything in your house.
No, I got to tell you, when we bought our first house, I was very young. I was 28, 29 years old.
Okay.
And all our friends at the time, all about our age, kept saying, you need to buy this home warranty protection plan for your house. So you listen to what your friends say, and you buy this home warranty protection plan for your house, and you have to have the right company because they're supposed to replace your appliances if they are broken. So when you buy an older home and things, you have no money, you're trying to do this. So find the right company, call ARW, because some of the wrong companies, they come out and they charge you or they won't replace it and you can't fix it. So you have to call a company like ARW.
And you know what the
and get it
biggest
right.
scam is? Do you have the receipt when you bought it?
Because you moved to the house and you didn't buy that?
12 years ago. I says, no, I don't. Well, we can't change it. And you've been paying for plans. So give ARW and I wanted to tell you, the Right Medicare Advantage plan is all over the news. That one and the tax helpline, all over the news. All over. I saw it this morning. Tax helpline, 800-651-4808. Let him go fight for you if you have a tax problem. November is the cutoff, right?
October, for anyone who filed an extension like me, you have till October to get it in. And every week I say, all right, next week. And then in my mind, my OCD, not my OOTD mind, says, all right, Saturday you've got X amount of hours. You can sit down and do your taxes. And you're like, oh, no, I got to get my nails done. I got to do this. I got to go to the airport. Then another week comes next. Now I know it's been May and June, and I'm already into July. I got to get
That's
the October.
because you're getting more Puerto Rican. You had the mañana syndrome.
I definitely have.
I see you la mañana. The Right Medicare Advantage plan, the number is 877-286-1285. We actually should talk to Paul when he's on set with that and his whole group of people that do that.
He's going to be in tonight because tonight, if you are in the area, I hope you can come back tonight. Bring your girls. We've got CeCe Clevenger in the house. He is an incredible singer, guitarist. We also have Tommy Vincent, who's going to be on guitar with him. His keyboard, we have our very own Joshua Martin joining us, and I just got a text that my nephew's actually driving in from Orlando to do a set with him also.
And Josh is going to be playing tonight. We may have Chris Farrell playing drums.
You never know. So come on down, and everyone says, CeCe, he's going to be at Johnny Brown's on Saturday night. Yes, he is, but he's going to be right here at the Brooklyn Cafe Show studio tonight, live on WWNN at 7:30, and then he's going to stay and play a few more sets. So Tommy Vincent is, I was telling Aaron, and he says, you got Tommy Vincent coming in? I'm like, yeah, you want to come up? I mean, he's played with the biggest, his own band, rock and roll, you name it. So I'm very excited. So if you're in town, come on back.
He knew Tommy Vincent.
I know.
Tommy's a great guy.
This,
really
I have to tell you, Rebecca, amazing.
She's on high octane. I don't know what you put in this thing.
But you know what I love? It's red, white, and blue. It's all the antioxidants.
She has a funny bone.
You know, I went through my health coaching. Exactly. There you go. I don't have to go to Publix anymore.
No, I mean, this lady's like a godsend. Where'd she come from?
We also have Angel Live. Talk to Angel Live. So she's
7
going to be
o'clock.
on tonight at 7, and then we've got 7:30. A whole lot of shows coming out. But we've got our crew working really hard. We've got a new member of our crew. We'll see if she comes back again.
See if
Because
she doesn't
today
run
is
away.
day 1. Day 2 is always the test if they come back.
Yes.
We've got Nicole Bailey in the house. She is a student from FAU, so welcome, Nicole. And we've got Haley, because you got Nicole Bailey, and Haley.
Ain't happening. You know how that goes for me.
And we've got an M&M eating contest. Tasting contest. We're going to kind of see, it's not a contest, it's more of which do you like the best.
Well, let's talk to Nicole. You got camera, what number is this?
It's 6.
You got camera 6 up?
And there she is. Hi, girls.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm
Welcome,
good.
Nicole.
How are you? Thank you for having me.
Now, Nicole has a job. No,
I
hold
do.
on,
Closer
hold
to
on.
the mic.
Sorry.
Nicole has a job
Mhm.
that she does something spectacular. And I'll tell you why in a second. Tell us what you do.
Like here or?
No, at your job.
I'm just a host at Cooper Talk.
And what do you
And
do?
also, I just bring people to their tables and
Didn't you tell me
bus
you
tables.
were at Starbucks?
I was also at Starbucks. Yeah, I'm also at Starbucks.
What you do at Starbucks?
I make lattes and coffees.
So you would think, I said to Nicole.
Is that why you asked her if she makes
I said,
coffee?
do you make coffee? She says, not that one.
Well, not that. No, I don't know how to work that one. Like,
It's a,
hilarious.
what we have is a Mr. Coffee pot. But people love our coffee. Frank Ruffolo said, I love your coffee. Christine said, that's your coffee. So I gave them a bag to take home.
The crew used to make something called
Dirty water coffee.
dirty water coffee. They would not remove the old
Grinds.
grinds.
oh,
They just add new ones. And they used to perk it.
And new water.
And new water, the water was new, but they didn't take out the old grinds.
Have you ever tried it? I wonder if you could do that. I wonder if you could save money and actually brew a second pot from the old grinds.
It is, yeah, you could do it. You could do it. But not if you had it all day and it's sort of crinkly. You don't want to do that.
That's what I'm wondering. So Nicole, what do you think of our new home?
I
Your new
think it's
home.
really nice. Like before I came here, I was kind of panicking because it kind of looks it looks okay on the outside.
It doesn't look okay.
No, it doesn't.
You would
I was
think
trying
you
to
were
be nice
entering
about
something strange, right?
Yeah, it looked kind of shady, and I was like, am I gonna be okay? And then like I was on the phone, and I'm like, okay, this is my location. Come pick me up.
If you
No.
don't hear from me, this is where I am.
yeah.
Drop a pin.
I had banners outside. I had that banner. And I stopped doing it because nobody would bring them in. So I got stuck bringing them at 8 o'clock, at 6. I said, But I had the banners out there to try to soften it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we went to flowers.
I
The
did not see
iguanas ate the flowers.
Twice.
Oh.
So that took care of that.
Then we called an iguana catcher, and I never heard from him again.
I think the iguana ate him.
I think I saw a huge iguana.
I guess the iguana
You
catcher
saw
didn't
him?
catch
Yeah.
the iguana then.
You
That
saw
would
the
be-
iguana?
I saw the iguana, yeah.
That would be our
I was like, is that a
mascot.
large
We
squirrel?
call it slick.
Slick.
So then we went to our latest flower bed, and hopefully the iguanas will not eat those. There is our merch store QR code. So if you want a piece of Brooklyn Cafe Show merch, shirts, water bottles, coffee cups, just take your phone, scan that QR code on the bottom left of your TV screen. It'll take you right to our Brooklyn Cafe Show merch store. We got to get you a shirt, Rebecca. Got to get her Brooklyn Cafe Show
Yes,
shirt.
she's a good sport. Maybe
So we're going to work on that. All right, so what do you want to do in your career, Nicole?
Film. I'd want to be like an editor, a cinematographer, like someone behind the camera.
Just need you closer to your mic.
Whoops.
Okay.
Like cinematographer or an editor. Like that's something what I might want to do.
What school
Like
do
just
you go to?
somewhere FAU, Florida Atlantic.
And you're a junior?
Yeah. Yeah, just finished sophomore, so I'm like going to junior like this semester.
So all the years you've been in FAU, they would put you on a set, TV show?
No,
or you're hosting?
actually. I was actually I was really close to transferring because a lot of the courses there were like mostly
Film theory.
Yeah.
Instead of like hands-on stuff.
Yeah, like a lot of it was writing. And so I wasn't really sad. I was so close to transferring, but then I talked with my counselor, and then he was like, okay, so let's make you a course. And so now I'm going to stay, and hopefully this semester is going to be like a lot more to my liking.
Well, I hope we can give you a whole lot of hands-on experience here, because the one thing we hear from some of the crew members that come in is they get a lot of theory, and they get a lot of what happened when, but they don't get a whole lot of hands-on experience.
Yeah, like
Well-
a lot of it was film theory, film to the 1940s, film from the 1940s. Yeah, just film criticism, stuff like that. Just writing, and I'm like, ugh.
We could give you a whole lot on film criticism.
Well, the bottom line is that they're teaching you something that happened in back when, but in today's market, and everybody in here, except for Josh, has their own show.
Mm-hmm.
Because
He's got
they-
an idea for one, though.
Yes, they have to produce. You got to learn it from the inside out.
Yeah.
Now she's been here longer than all of them. Yes. So now we go to another level. How do you work your show in today's community? Whether it's putting commercials, getting sponsors, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to learn here how to negotiate deals, how to put cameras in play, and everything else. Now, yesterday, I have to tell you, I got to tip my hat to Josh because we were down a camera.
We were down a camera, and we had a full studio of people.
And my son decided to mess around with something that had to be repaired because we needed it, and it took out the camera. Once it took out the camera, they had to improvise to get different angles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Chris Farrow, you probably don't know who he is. He did the news on Channel 12
For almost 30 years,
27 years. So he knows television.
Yeah.
And he says, this happens every day. Cameras go down every day. And he wanted camera angles, which was really ironic because we couldn't do it because we had to mess around with the cameras. But
But he was amazing. So when one camera went down and Freddie went up, he goes, I'll come sit with you on set. I'm like, okay, come on up, bring your mic with you because you took your mic. It was amazing. It's amazing that when you do live TV, that when you work with a celebrity like Chris Farrow, he just fills right in, he glides right in, he sits down, he tells a story as if nothing is happening, as if the chaos around us is not happening. And that's part of the beauty of live TV. The beauty and the stress of live TV is what it is, what it is.
And they teach you in school everything taped because they want a controlled environment. Streaming was not created to be a controlled environment. The problem is that a lot of supermodels and actors and J-Los of the world, they don't want you to see that they're people.
Mm-hmm.
And they make mistakes. And they say lines. I love doing that to people with the lines because I'm doing it cold. You don't rehearse. You just go, live. And you have to sort of, they don't do that. They won't do that because, you just gave me that. You have to give me 24 hours before I tape it. So that's the biggest difference you're going to learn here. Streaming was not created to be perfect. She's making a drink and the lemon falls on the floor and then she picks it up and
I gotta tell you, this drink, I guess it's the ginger beer, or what was the first ingredient you put in? The sparkling. Oh, and then maybe it's the tequila. I should taste yours. Do you have any left?
No, it's all gone.
His is gone. You want to taste it with tequila?
Okay.
We got more. We can, but I love how you got the whole crew out here. The whole crew came out. They all participated.
Running. They come running.
They heard cocktails, mocktails. So Nicole, welcome to our family.
Thank you.
So Haley has a little piece we've been talking about doing all day. So we have to do this before we do your segment, Rebecca, because they do not go together whatsoever. All right. So Haley, what are we going to do today?
I guess me and Nicole are going to test out some fun M&M flavors. I don't know how
this. Are these the new ones? Are they
I guess I've never seen some of these before. We have fudge brownie. This is a caramel.
Josh, they're going to need your help. Maybe because she's got to hold the mic and open the bags. So maybe you can help her open the bags, or we could do that also.
I think she opened them, but she eat. I don't know. I think
fudge brownie,
she opened them.
Caramel. What else?
She opened them.
Then we just have some regular M&Ms for
I can try to open it.
That's really creepy watching you crawl in there. Really creepy.
I was watching whatever network show I was watching the other day, and I thought of you because they brought this. I don't know if you saw the scene. There was a gentleman who had been at his job at one of the airports for 27 years, almost 30 years. And they gave him, he worked at the food vending. So for his 27th year, they gave him a goodie bag of everything. So they gave him a Starbucks cup, like a $5 gift card to Jamba Juice, and all these little knick-knacky trinkets. And one of his coworkers made a video that went viral of him thanking every single person for these little knickknacks. And his daughter wrote in and said, not that we're asking for money, but after 27 years of being with the airport food industry, do you think that maybe my dad deserves something more? They raised $110,000 on GoFundMe for this gentleman. And he said all he wanted to do was see his grandchildren that he has not seen in 4 years because he couldn't afford it. So NBC flew in everyone to the set to see Grandpa, who's younger than me. And they only had 2 chairs on the set. So Craig Melvin gets up, and just like you do, and he put someone in his seat, and then you saw all the tech hands moving, chairs and seats and mics, because you got to do what you got to do for live TV. So it is not a perfect science. It's all about people. So that made me think of that. All right, and that mic is nowhere near your face. Thank you.
She's gonna move.
All right, let's see what we got.
So I think what we're gonna try first, we're gonna do. Can I hear you? Okay. Yeah. We're gonna do the fudge brownie one.
Fudge brownie. This might not be a segment for you.
No, I'm gonna go back and help myself to
Rebecca's gonna make
another
you more.
cocktail because I just don't understand what.
You want to help pass them out, Nicole?
What made you decide to do this?
We were talking about it the other day on set about your favorite M&M flavor, and I did not realize they've got Nutella, they've got.
But hold on a second. You're gonna have to get a different plate. Let me tell you why.
Maybe cups.
Yeah, maybe cups.
Because that's not gonna work. Trying to put an M&M on a plate, because what's gonna happen is it's gonna roll off.
It could be a rolling M&M contest.
No, we're not doing it. 3-second rule.
So we're gonna taste the fudge brownie ones. Did you guys try them?
No, not yet.
All right,
We haven't
you got a
touched
cup
any.
too? Did you put? Okay, Josh.
You give her a cup.
I'm gonna give this to Rebecca. All right, you wanna take a commercial break and set this up?
Yeah, we should.
All right, why don't we take a quick commercial break? When we come back, we're going to try all the latest flavors of M&Ms before we get into our healthy food on a budget segment. So give us a call at the studio, 888-994-4995. What's the number?
Studio 8. What?
888, what? 994-4995. It is OOTD Day, Outfit of the Day. Send us your outfit of the day. We're going to post that on social media.
And we're giving away books.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Breathing through my troubles, trying to be smart, living with another, passion in my heart, partners come and go, always with a twirl.
Providing music you will enjoy. JM Production performers will brighten up your stage. Condominiums and residential communities, nightclubs and restaurants that want to provide top quality singers and entertainers for their social events, banquets, celebrations, and their customers use JM Productions to ensure that they have an uplifting and beautiful event. Now, tune in for the show.
Amy Reshevsky can help you choose the right piece that will add some magic to your space. Amy Reshevsky has a wide range of art, from abstracts to mosaic tapestries, and she paints on different surfaces, such as reverse painting on glass, tables, wall hangings, and sculptures. Her work can be ordered online at amyreshevsky.com, or you can come in and see it in real time at the Brooklyn Cafe Art Gallery. She also does commission work, so if you have an idea in mind, she can make it a reality. She invites you to reach out to her at Facebook or at email at amyreshevsky@gmail.com. That's amyreshevsky@gmail.com. Have an artful day. Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Meet Jay Harmon, one of the many artists held in the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery. Jay specializes in various different art styles, but his medium to work with is colored pencils. His unique style comes from being self-taught and years of practice. Jay pulls his inspiration from many outlets like people, television, celebrities, and many more. With multiple original pieces, Jay's art graces the gallery with over 40-plus works for viewing and for purchase. His many years of being an artist has given him a chance to partner with the Derwent brand, giving him the opportunity to try many different work styles and further his craft. Feel free to come down and visit the studio to view his work, or if you're interested in your own Jay Harmon original, he's open to commissions on his website, coloredpencilartist.com, or catch his show, The Colored Pencil Artist, on Amp Media Productions on YouTube and Facebook. See you soon.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got covered with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Call 877-281-0289.
Hey travelers, everybody wants cheap airfares, but where can you find them? You call SmartFares. Our prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low they're not published anywhere. SmartFares specializes in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rentals, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, SmartFares can help you get there cheaply and with the best price guarantee. If you want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call us right now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these low rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the lowest rates available, so don't wait. Call SmartFares right now for the best price guaranteed. Save up to 50% off business and first class. We've got great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 855-828-0198. That's 855-828-0198. 855-828-0198.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Sounds like the coffee house.
And we're back.
Do you know what the largest organ in your body is?
Your skin.
There you go. Defends you against disease and infection.
You know, this is like going to school. I'm
love
going to
this.
remove this. You're getting too much education.
Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Weekly activity idea of the day.
Go to the morning game and walk up to the seats, and your tongue will hang out of your throat because they built that stadium on drawbridges.
So earlier this week, we had the pleasure of interviewing Frank Ruffolo. He's the author of 10 books in the past 11 years. This man is definitely connected to the angels because the stories he has written have seemed to be prophesized and come through many, many years later. This book, we're actually giving these away. So if you're listening or watching, give us a call right here at the studio, 888-994-4995, Studio A. This one is 10048. This was the original zip code at the Twin Towers when everything happened. So this is part of his Jack Steinhaus mystery. And Josh, I think, has one about Mars, so he's part of the trilogy, I believe. We're giving this one away, and we're also giving out this one, Lady of the Harbor. This is definitely a whodunit, part of the Jack Steinhaus mystery as well. When the arm of the Statue of Liberty has been closed for years, the security guard is on his missions just to check everything out early in the morning, and then he finds a murder at the top of the Statue of Liberty. So it is Jack's mission to find out who done it. We are giving both of these away to our caller. So call us or write us, 888-994-4995. Studio A, let us know which Steinhaus mystery you would like. You can also get these books on Amazon.com.
Shout out to Jim Abbasi, Michael Kagan. Michael, we're going to be interviewing Michael next week or this week?
Yes, next week on Wednesday.
Next week. Angelique Iwa Baker, Lisette Guignone Prima. How are you, Lisette? C.C. Clevenger will be here tonight, and he's going on tour so far to 65 cities.
We got people coming in house. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. As we said, we are located at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard. Come on out. You're going to see all the cars in the parking lot. We're going to have some fun tonight, music playing, see what kind of snacky foods we can bring in.
M&M's.
M&M's. All right, you girls ready? We've got M&M tasting opportunity segment. We're going to see what flavor M&M you like best. It used to just be, we would decide. Remember growing up, did you eat them growing up?
Eat what?
M&M's?
No.
Thank you very much. Did we eat the green ones? Did you pick out the green ones? Was that a thing for you?
No.
You just ate them all?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a thing that you would only eat the green ones because they said the green ones would
Why?
enhance your sexual performance. Am I right? You're right. Thank you very much.
Did you guys grow up in a cave?
That was a thing. Like if you ate the green
You heard
M&Ms,
this?
it would be,
You heard this?
The mascot?
Yeah.
There's a
the
green
green
mascot?
M&M.
She's like the
mascot.
sexy M&M.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But
I
no.
guess that's where.
Yeah.
Separate the colors. Now they sell individuals. But for the longest time, it's either the mix or just the green ones.
She's talking into her mic. So unbelievable. Yeah, so it was the green ones. But now they've got flavors. Before it was just plain or peanut. Now let's see what you got.
I don't
All right, Haley, what'd you
understand
get?
all of this drama.
On the
If
M&Ms?
you eat all the M&Ms at one time, your mouth turns purple. Did you know that?
No.
Because everything's made with purple dye number 4, so it turns purple.
So there's the J-Lo movie, and she is with Wedding Planner. And apparently he tells her to eat the brown ones because there's less artificial color in the brown M&Ms than the other ones. So
Oh,
she only picks out the brown ones in the Wedding Planner. That is true, they say. The production house says that is true.
Who's that?
Brie.
Who do you think?
Brie.
So Brie only buys the brown ones? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Apparently it's less artificial color. All right, so what do we have, Haley?
So I've already been eating these, but this is like our control subject essentially.
What is it?
It's just the regular mini M&Ms.
All right, let's try. Watch, I'm going to actually do the magic of TV. Watch this.
Give me so much.
So they're gonna
I'm
give you
sorry.
the right ones?
Try them. You gonna pass them out?
Oh yeah, I just gave her some.
Do you want
You
me
gonna
to
pass
like?
them out?
Oh, we're passing out all. Everyone's getting it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want the ones in her hand.
I was
Thank you
gonna
very
say,
much.
like my hands are kind of sweaty
Thank you
right
very
now.
much for playing.
Let's pour some in our hands. All right. Fred, are you partaking in this
I may
activity?
have one green one.
Okay, here, take the green one from my hand. All right.
Okay, what happened? What
These
happened?
are the mini ones.
Oh, I was about to say these shrunk.
All right, share with Rebecca. Josh? No?
I gave Bree some.
All right, mini. All right.
They're cute.
And then
It
what's the
tastes-
next flavor? They're cute.
We
Or she says.
have caramel, and
Alright.
these are like kind of bigger.
Caramel. Have you tried the pretzel ones? All right, let's try the caramel. Oh, those are bigger.
Yeah, these are.
These are rocks.
These are nice.
Josh,
These are
you
the
want
caramel.
rocks? You don't need this either?
Look, you got a green one.
Oh, I like this. These are big.
Mmm.
They're chewy.
And they stick to the roof of your mouth.
Those are good.
These are caramel.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Interesting.
Bree, did you have a favorite? She liked them all.
Oh,
Did we
these
give
are
them to
delicious.
Bailey? It's like chewy.
I'll put them back there.
All right,
I'll
that's
put
a
all
good
them
flavor.
back
What's the next one?
So we have crunchy cookie,
Oh. Crunchy cookie was good.
which should be fun.
It was because they're gone. How could any M&M flavor be bad, quite honestly?
Now, where do they make M&Ms? In Pennsylvania? Hershey?
At the Hershey factory?
In Pennsylvania?
Oh, these are smaller.
Yeah, these are
Alright.
like the regular size ones. I think
Pick
these
one.
are the only ones that are
One.
regular size.
How was that one?
Give her another one, because I took
He
them.
ate mine.
Oh, these are delicious. They're crunchy.
Rebecca, as you see, that's why we asked for your assistance.
I'm not touching that one.
These are really good.
Pull today.
They crunch like,
She says she can't help you today.
or what?
I like the caramel better so far than
Your
the cookie.
M&M habit.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
wish
you
they were
don't eat
bigger.
M&Ms? No?
Yeah, I wish
The
these
cookie's
were
good.
the
It's
same
just like a
size.
crunchy
Tell me
M&M
why.
though.
Why don't I eat M&Ms? If you take a package of M&Ms and you
Katie,
turn
has
it
she
over
met Alana?
and you read the ingredients on a package of M&Ms, you wouldn't eat them either. No offense,
Do you
M&M
know
company.
when you go into a birth room and you watch a child be born, you will never do it again?
Until you do.
Same a difference.
I beg to differ, but okay.
Oh, that's delicious.
All right, and this is the last one. This is fudge brownie. These should be good.
Oh, those are big again.
Yeah, these are big too.
So there's like a lot of chemicals in these?
Yeah, a lot of unnatural food colorings, dyes, preservatives, stabilizers, added sugar,
Now
added
this has so many things going in it. My God, this is unbelievable. Oh my God. I like the crunchy ones, by the
Yeah,
way.
me
You
too.
do? I like the caramel.
Caramel was too chewy.
It does taste like a brownie though,
It
right?
tastes like a brownie.
But I just
How
don't
many
know.
artificial flavors can you put together to taste like a brownie? M&M, you did a fantastic job though.
But you know, everything in moderation. You know, if you like
That's right. I had
M&Ms.
one. I won't have an M&M now for another 30 years.
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
know.
anyone have a favorite?
Lies.
Josh, did you try them? You don't eat M&Ms. The fudge was good. Girls?
It's good. I feel like I'm breathing chocolate now,
The
though.
crunchies.
Yeah, I don't know if I could eat a lot of these.
No, absolutely not.
They're pretty rich, right?
Isn't that like a staple of a college student's life? M&Ms and Robin.
Actually,
Reuben.
ramen noodles should be another segment we do for you guys over the summer. Your favorite ramen noodle recipe.
You
We
don't
should
need
do
that
like
either.
What, ramen? Healthy ramen. You can make ramen noodles that are healthier.
Really?
Depends
I
on
never
the
heard of that.
stock you put in. It's essential. It's veggies. You get good noodles, and it's if you get a good vegetable broth or you know chicken broth.
You
and-
make your own noodles? Well, that'll cut down on the salt because those things they sell are like
Well, yeah,
loaded
there's a
with
lot of
salt.
sodium in packaged ramen. So if you're gonna eat ramen, always eat the fresh and not the boxed.
And it's probably an inexpensive, healthy food, but we can't talk healthy until we get through our M&M segment. What was your favorite, Haley?
I think I liked the crunchy cookie one. I think that's new. Like, I've never seen that before.
You like which one best?
All of them.
Josh, you didn't try them all. Bree? All. Anyone else have any?
I think the crunchy cookie.
Katie didn't have any? You like
I'm
the
going to bring
crunchy
them back
cookie?
there.
All right, you're going to bring them in the back. I think my
can't go wrong
favorite
with
is,
M&M.
you can't go wrong with any kind of chocolate. Well, there are some chocolates that I've had
Not
that I don't
those,
really
not
like.
M&Ms. The crunchy and the one you like was delicious.
The caramel.
And they taste even better with.
We have to freshen Dawn's drink in a little bit.
They taste better with a little bit of Rebecca's mocktail cocktail.
They should do a like a movie theater popcorn M&M. My
that'd be a
kids used to
good idea.
take the M&Ms and dump them in the box of popcorn and then eat it together. That was really
You know, you buy a thing of peanuts,
Raisinets or peanuts?
and then you buy a box of Raisinets and you mix it together, right? But I used to mix M&Ms with the peanuts. You shake it up. And
Like
I
trail
used to
mix?
have the peanuts with
little
the M&Ms.
sweet, little salty.
Salty
I
and the
did that at
sweet
one
and the
day.
crunch? You
And
just
it's
want
funny
that
because
perfect
people
bite?
used to scream at me because I used to shake it because you got to shake it because the M&Ms go to the bottom, so you got to turn it upside down. People used to say, "Shut up down in front."
You have a good time though.
At the lowest paradise. I used to make drinks. Shake it up in the back of the movie theater. Still do. It's just the way to see a movie, no?
So check it out. Welcome, Nicole, to our crew. Haley, nice job. Let us know what your favorite M&M segment is, and give us a call because we are giving these 2 books away by Frank Ruffolo, Lady of the Harbor. We also have his whole series and
I'm taking the
10048.
148.
You're going to take this one home?
If you don't call me, I'm going to take it home to read it because I'm intrigued.
Josh, have you started the other one? How is it?
How is it?
It's good. He's got the 3rd, I think, in the series. All right, more to come. Quick commercial break when we come back.
This is
Healthy
a series?
food on a budget. Yes, this is the Jack Steinhouse mystery.
So which one is first?
I don't know. They kind of stand alone, but yet it's all about Jack Steinhouse. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us or 2. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
I'm Heidi Wild, and the only moisturizer I use on my skin is Javon's Desired Radiance. Javon's quality starts with producing the goat milk of the blue herd. It could make your skin look and feel younger and more radiant, just like mine. And now, there's a Javon's Desired Radiance for men, too. Order now and find out for yourself at javon.com.
Artist Rosie Sherman paints her passions to share with everyone. Expressing herself through bold and vibrant colors, her suggestion and style are always in flux. Inspired by travels, nature, romance, and the human spirit, Rosie makes sure her depiction of women are strong and proud. Her landscapes illustrate the changing seasons in the diverse world that we live in. To find her artwork in the multiple medias you can purchase, visit rosiesherman.pixels.com.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Call 800-651-4808.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Between that and the drink and the M&Ms, I need a nap.
I was waiting for you to say that. I thought she was going to play the news today.
Oh, you didn't tell her. So we got this bottle of wine yesterday from Dawn Clifford, and we call her Dawn Cliff the wine chick. And this bottle has 24 karat gold in it. And we are saving this. We're going to open it. In the wine.
In the wine.
In the wine. I don't know if you can see it floating around. So we are saving this for when we hit 100,000 on our social media following. So we're pretty close. So I'm thinking by the end of the summer. So this is our goal. We're going to watch it. We're about to hear now.
We're at 81,500 right now.
So we're almost there. So when we hit 100,000, we're going to celebrate and open this bottle of wine from Dawn Cliff. She happens to be married to Chris Farrell, who was on set yesterday, and we've known them for such a long time. So we thank them so much for all that they've done. But now you're not taking it. You have one.
Yes, but I don't want to open this.
You can keep yours not to open, but I like to share it with everybody.
You can actually see the gold leaf in it, and I have one. It's 7 years old, 5 years old.
I drank ours a long time ago.
I put it when you chew on the gold pieces.
Then you just swallow it.
Do it?
I
have it in
guess,
the case because I'm never opening it. When I die, they can open it.
You know, you got a lot of stipulations when you die.
A lot of stipulations.
He's taking the camera. We can open the wine. You
Yes,
got a
that
whole
camera
lot
goes
of
with me
things
to the
going-
box.
You got a whole lot of stipulations on that one.
Camera 2 is taking it with me. That was the original camera, the one in front of you. It was the original camera when I started the business. So I'm taking it with me.
All right, so we've got Rebecca Caston joining us, the creator of these amazing cocktails, mocktails, which is great for the 4th of July. But everyone right now is talking about budget-friendly food for families, a lot of people are singles or a couple. What do you do if you go to Costco? What do you do with this big pack of chicken? Or what do you do to save money to actually eat healthy? So she's got some healthy food tips, and we're going to be starting some segments on that as well. Look who's in the house. Come on in. How you doing? Angel is in the house. Have a seat. So welcome back, Rebecca. And I think, you were vegan for about 8 months, and then COVID hit, and then it got too expensive to be vegan.
Yes, that's what happened to me.
And I think a lot of people are saying, how do I eat healthy? How do I feed my family when food is so expensive? Let me just go through the dollar menu drive-through. Are there ways to make healthy foods for families?
Oh yeah, there are a lot of ways to make healthy foods for families. I mean, in fact, like a vegan plant-based diet is actually, over the long run, cheaper than, a meat-forward diet. So, yeah, we're all struggling right now. There's, inflation, our food bills are going up, our gas is going up, rents are going up. So there's a lot that we can't control, but how we feed our family is one thing that we absolutely can control. There's also a lot of conflicting information out there about what food is good for you, what food's not, what you should be eating, and what's not. So I'm going to kind of like make it so super simple for you to eat healthy and stay on a budget. So number one, the first thing is I love to start my week. Usually I do it on Sunday. And I like get together with my kids, and if you're married, if you have a partner, and kind of map out the week and figure out who's home, who's eating home, who's where, when's date night, where are the kids, and plan out your menu for the week. This way you have a plan. So you're not going to get caught coming home from work at 7 o'clock and you're totally exhausted, and then you're thinking, oh, now I have to cook dinner. So that kind of takes that out of it, because when that happens, you're right away going to pick up, the phone, you're going to have delivery, you're going to go on Uber Eats, and you're definitely going to spend a lot more money, and you're not going to get quality food. So plan in advance, 1 day a week, make your plan. And remember, plans can be changed, so you're not stuck.
Well, when we're planning in advance, we want to plan a healthy meal.
Yes.
I could say, Freddie, let's plan in advance. And he goes, I want meatballs and spaghetti this night. I want a steak that night. I want, chicken cordon bleu. That's not healthy, cost effective, right?
No,
so what should we look at?
We're looking at healthy meals. We're looking at whole food nutrition. We're looking at foods that are giving you the most nutrients. So we're going to look at your fresh fruits and vegetables. We're going to look at plant-based proteins. We're going to look at some animal protein that you have a resource where you could buy it where it's less expensive. Nuts, seeds, like things like that. Like that's really what you're looking for. A lot of those foods that I just mentioned, you can actually buy in bulk. So if you, want to, try Meatless Monday, right? And Taco Tuesday, but do it with plant-based. So I like to take my kids' favorite recipes, and then I alter it and I change it to make it healthy and to make it more plant-based. So you could take mac and cheese or lasagna, or any of, stir-fried Chinese, whatever, and make it at home. It costs less. You're able to control the ingredients, and you can then take out the chicken or take out the meat, and you can add in plant-based proteins, beans, tofu, tempeh, soy, all of that stuff. And then it will actually make your food even more nutritious, more nutrient dense, and you're going to save a lot of money in the end.
But okay, two things. Number one, for you to cook it, you have to be in the kitchen at a certain time. So what do you tell couples or people that are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, get home late at night, 6, 7, 8 o'clock? How do you get around the time schedule to cook?
Right. No, everyone's super busy. So meal prepping and meal planning is your best friend. You pick 1 day a week. It could be on a Sunday. You can plan out your meals for the week. You make a shopping list. You can go to the grocery store and then do some meal prepping. And when you're doing your meal prepping, I like to encourage people to make larger meals. This way you have leftovers. And you could take some of the food that you're using to put together your meal, and it's multi-purpose. So if you have vegetables left over, you can make a stir fry, or you can put stuff in a sauce. So there's more versatility. You'll get to use up every single thing that you've bought, so you don't waste food, because we don't want to waste, never, but especially now. And then when you come home from work, you already have those meals made. Another way is invest in a crock pot or a slow cooker, invest in a stir fryer. Start to make big batches of stews and soups. You can, clean your beans, and you can make like roasted chickpeas and all kinds of things like that, which will last for a long time. So if it's something that you can't eat right now, it goes in the freezer. And then you're coming home from work, you don't have to cook, because you've planned ahead and you already know that the meals are there. So that's like a really great way to.
So you got to balance your time.
It's about balancing time.
Weekends and things of that nature.
Yeah, and just coming up with a strategy. I mean, there's this awesome author called James Clear. He writes this book called Atomic Habits, and it teaches people how to create new habits. So for you, if home cooking is not a habit, which you're used to, which I definitely encourage becoming more of a home cook, what he says is that you're not going to create a new habit unless you create a system that will help you be successful. Because if you're not used to it, you're not going to do it. But if you create a system, you do meal planning once a week, you do your grocery shopping, you do some meal prepping, and clean all your produce and have it ready for you, then that will set you up for success, and then you'll be less likely to do the drive-through, order in, buy these processed foods, these like TV dinners, these over-processed foods that we get in the supermarket. In the long run, they're more expensive. They may seem cheaper, but in the long run, they're more expensive. It's also not good nutrition. It's not filling you up. It's not satiating you. So you're going to be hungry a few hours later, and you're going to, dive into like whatever's in the pantry that you really shouldn't eat.
Well, I like the dense protein nutrient food sources like the stews, the food. Even we were talking at commercial break for healthy ramen. If you get a healthy ramen base, right, you put a homemade vegetable broth with it, and you add a lot of vegetables, then you don't have all the prepackaged sodium. And you can add chicken, you can add shrimp even. You can do, and then you can make a big pot, I want to say, of it, say on a Sunday night. And then you have it like a chicken, like a soup throughout the week.
Yeah.
Well, let me correct something very quickly. Never had the meatball sandwiches. I don't know what she's talking about.
I'm just coming up with things that, you would
Freddie's
want.
never had that.
You've never had a meatball sandwich?
Never.
Okay.
I don't know why.
You don't eat spaghetti and meatballs?
Very rarely. I rather have the lasagna.
Okay.
But let me tell you, see, the problem here is that everything in balance, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
So you can have an M&M once a month.
Absolutely.
I mean, my M&M quota is filled.
But I'm thinking about dinners, when you're talking about a family, and it's a pain in the neck to go, all right, every Sunday now I got to go grocery shopping and I have to meal prep. But it's at the end of the day, and if you've got kids, I remember going through all of my coaching, bring your kids into your meal planning. And put your kids in the kitchen and say, all right, guys, you want broccoli tonight or green beans? Either choice you're okay with as a parent because they're all good choices.
First problem, you don't give choice.
Why?
You make because you eat what there is. Now, things have changed. You make broccoli, you feed broccoli. They don't want broccoli, you don't eat. Simple. Things have changed.
I think we're done. I mean, we're not talking about like moms like having a full-service restaurant, but enlisting your kids, especially when you're making healthy meal changes at home, enlisting your kids in the process. You can give them, okay, what vegetables do you like? Pick one. Everyone has to pick one from the list this week.
I make you a deal.
Or have them help you cook. Or help
I make you a deal. That's
Bring
right.
them in the kitchen.
You
have
want
them
broccoli?
help you cook.
You make the broccoli. You want the spinach? You make. If you make it, that's a different animal.
Right. Then they have some ownership.
That's right. They got to get what they get.
You bring the kids in the kitchen and eating the rainbow.
Yeah.
And we're back to that again.
Still a thing?
Yes, it's still a thing. Eat the rainbow because you get different nutrients, different vitamins, antioxidants from each color. And that's why we need to eat
But this is a culture thing. Latinos, we've never seen a rainbow.
That's not true. You've just never eaten it.
That is very true. We like starches for. Again, you got to talk about if somebody teaches you for 30 years to do it this way, it's very difficult to change it to this way.
100%.
And right or wrong, indifferent,
Yes.
like you look at ingredients. The first ingredient, if you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't eat it.
Absolutely.
I learned that from her and a coach who took me to a place, Walmart, where was it? Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
To buy water.
Right.
I didn't know there was 2,685 different waters. And every one I picked was wrong. Wrong. Now, how the hell can water be wrong? Glass, how it's packaged. The piece where you unscrew it has to be done a certain way. My goodness gracious. When I was growing up, my mother gave me a piece of meat, rice, beans, and a banana, and said, go away.
But food options and prepping, it's such an important, and we've got Angel Kinsey. She's the host of Touched by Angel Live. And it's not just for families or those in our millennial age, seniors that if it's just a couple, or you're on a fixed budget, you're on Social Security, or you've lost a spouse and it's just you. Same type of food.
Big adjustments.
You need big adjustments, but how do you eat healthy? And now you're dealing with medication, so you really want to eat healthier and stay fit because our metabolism's not the same.
Well, the bottom line here is that you have to buy right, you got to eat right, okay? Because when you're in the senior market, there are other things that go in and they got to come out. And when you're senior and you slow things down, I'm just being practical, I'm being honest. things slow down, you got to drink more water. You got to be a little bit more. You got to be a little bit more.
Nutrition definitely changes as we age. For the senior community, protein is very important, that they have enough protein. You know, also like textures start to change as they age and what they can swallow and not. But, you know, and a lot of seniors, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a really good point that I
That's a
don't know if
great
people
point.
realize is textures.
Yeah.
You know, what's good for certain ages are not always good for seniors. You don't realize that even if it's not a swallowing problem, it's a swallowing problem.
Swallowing, teeth, I mean, a lot changes as we age, our gums. So, you know, just educating people on how to best feed themselves in each stage of life. And there are lots of hacks. Like if a senior cannot afford to buy a fresh bunch of carrots, then it's okay for them to buy canned carrots or frozen carrots. Because like I said earlier, it's more important for them to get the vegetable and the nutrients from the vegetable than not eat the vegetable.
Let me ask you, canned versus frozen. Frozen in my mind means it's picked, it's harvested, and it's quickly frozen. Canned, it's picked, it's put in some sort of preservative to go through this whole canning process, and now it's in metal.
Right.
Is there a pro
frozen.
or con?
Frozen's better, obviously, because it's there's no interference, you know, unless they put in like ascorbic acid and stuff. But frozen vegetables and fruits are frozen vegetables and fruits. You know, once things go in cans, they do sometimes put some, you know, some kind of stabilizer, and then it goes in the can. And if you're not careful about the can, if it's not a BPA-free can, then the can leaches, you know, metals.
You
and
read all these things on a can and stuff?
What?
You read all the ingredients?
I read everything.
Really?
I read everything because, you know, when you go to the supermarket and you go on the shelves, you know, you're going to see whole grain, low fat, government approved, FDA, USDA, this is good for you. But it's all false advertising. If you turn it over and you look at the ingredients, and the first ingredient is sugar, and then you see like added fat, added sugar, added
Sorbic
salt,
acid and all
sorbic
that.
acid, preservatives, food coloring.
So you stay away from it.
Yeah, so my philosophy generally is if you pick up a package, you read the ingredients. If there are ingredients that you cannot pronounce, you put it back.
86.
86 it. You also want to stay with fewer ingredients. Like most things will have like a ton of ingredients. So you want to stay like 5 to 7 ingredients or less, unless, you know, you're buying something like, you know, like a whole grain bread and it's like, you know, all the nuts and seeds and everything is listed, and then you've got like 20 different like ingredients. But we need to just really be educated and know what we're feeding our families and feeding ourselves. And that's our responsibility. We can't rely on.
I went to Publix to buy ketchup. Because, you know, I'm not supposed to eat ketchup anyway. They sell one type of ketchup that does not have cornstarch syrup.
Corn syrup, yeah.
Which you're not supposed to eat. So my son came over from Tampa, and he shows me the right label to buy. Now, during COVID, it was very difficult to find that label. So I didn't eat ketchup. But I went in there and I had a discussion with people around me about the difference, because no sugar added doesn't mean it doesn't have sugar.
Sure. Well, you're going to have natural sugar. The tomato itself will have.
But they put a lot of sugar in ketchup.
That's why you have to read the ingredients, because there are ketchups out there that are sweetened with, you know, coconut sugar or whatever. They don't have corn syrup. The sugar is not one of the prominent ingredients.
Right.
I mean, mostly in ketchup, you want to look for tomatoes. Tomatoes, some spices. That's
spices,
ketchup.
vinegar, and that should
yeah,
really be all
vinegar,
that is in
minimal.
it.
And no cornstarch sugar. And
No
you gotta put
corn
that
syrup.
tomato, you gotta put that ketchup in the fridge, because it will go bad on you very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So don't buy the big bottle if you're not a big in the
Right.
fridge out of the fridge.
Right. Don't buy it at Costco.
So you gotta buy right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's so many different things that you look at, and you have to buy it right, because it can hurt you, number one,
Right.
if you don't read the ingredients. And
Right.
number two, the shelf life.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're buying purity of product, I make fun because, you know, they have cheese that's in the package, which I should not eat. I know it. I mean, Aunt Jemima's bacon is in this cheese, and I know you can't even take the wrapper off. But that cheese lasts longer.
Do you know why it lasts longer?
Because they have stuff in it.
Yeah.
You're not eating cheese.
Yeah.
But there's other cheese that you buy, cut it up, and they tell you paper or no paper. You can't even bend that cheese because
But
it breaks.
You probably should not even be eating all that cheese anyway and
That's
staying
right.
away from dairy. Just
Thank
saying.
you. And thank
Well,
you.
you know,
Almond milk, too, you can't drink.
Yes, you can. You have to buy the right almond
Not
milk.
not as a diabetic.
Josh is shaking his head no. Why no?
Almonds, they take a lot of, they need a lot of water to grow, and the big almond factories or farms are in California, and since California had all the droughts, it's not good to buy almond milk.
It's not real almonds.
Huh?
They're not putting real almonds in it.
Oh, never mind then.
They're putting fillers in it. That's
Well-
the first problem. And the inflammation for a diabetic on almond milk is another problem.
So you have to try something else. There are different kinds of nut milks.
I'm,
But-
I'm on my 6th milk. Now I'm doing...
Try malt. I
Today
like
drinking my milk.
Now I'm drinking your milk. which is-
Unsweetened coconut milk.
Yeah, you can do that too.
But
But
the calories are ridiculous.
you have to read the ingredients. I mean, if you go to the supermarket and you flip over all the almond milks, most of them are loaded with all kinds of stabilizers, preservatives. So there are 2 companies that I know that are
So
clean.
you do that? When you go into Publix, you read all
Well,
that?
here's a better
Yeah.
question. Can people hire you to do a pantry makeover?
Oh,
to help them
absolutely.
out?
Yes, I do pantry makeovers. You can hire me for that. I do supermarket trips. I can take you to Publix, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, a supermarket of your choice. And basically, we'll completely clean out your pantry. We will stock it full of all the staples you need. We'll take a tour of the supermarkets. I'll teach you how to read labels, how to decipher nutrition, how to decipher false messaging on products, and then you could start to really build a clean, healthy kitchen.
Is there any taste that goes into this program?
Is there any what?
Taste.
Food's delicious.
Taste
Look
to
at this.
Taste to what program?
To what
Angel,
you
you
do.
want a drink?
It's delicious.
It's all about the taste.
It's all about whole foods.
It's a cocktail mocktail.
It's all about, and I was going to tell you actually, you're talking about the supermarket. So I'm sure most people know that when you go to the supermarket, you're always supposed to shop the perimeter, because that's where you've got like your perishables, your fruit, your veggies, your meats, your cheese, the bakery. It's all on the outside. When you go on the inside with all the packaged and processed foods, those foods are really meant to last till the end of time. Like if you think about the old bomb shelters, like they were loaded with all the, But I heard a very interesting statistic. It's a little morbid, but I'm going to share because I think it's super important. So recently, studies have shown that it's taking longer for a human body to decompose upon death than it did 30 and 40 years ago because of all the preservatives we are eating in our food.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Wow.
Well, it's kind of morbid, but it's like an eye opener.
It's
you know,
true.
it's like we start
Putting
when
in
we
our
start our
bodies.
kids at an early age, feeding them the stuff. and-
Latinos live on the inside parts of Publix. We live.
Where the BOGOs are.
We get some salami, some cheese, or whatever, and we all put that in the cart. We get a bottle of wine, we put that in the cart, and we go up and down the aisles. We don't go around, we go up and down the aisles. Latinos are the reason why cereals in this country exist.
Okay.
Because that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner in some mouths.
So I have an idea. I want to take Rebecca to the grocery store with the
I
camera.
knew you were going to do
We've
that.
been talking about this for years and we haven't
Can
done
I have
it.
my cart?
You can have your cart,
No,
Rebecca
but she'll
can have
scream
her
at me.
cart.
No.
And I want to walk the perimeter and see what we're looking for because that cheese that you like is still on the
Anyway.
perimeter.
Yeah.
Because
So,
it's
but
still in the cold section.
and read, but you want to buy first of all, you want to know which companies are higher quality, right? So if you're going to buy cheese, buy the block of cheese, shred it yourself, as opposed to already
I know,
buying
they told me that.
the shredded.
The funny thing is we tell them this, but it seems to sound a whole lot better when you say it.
No, it
that's
isn't
what I'm
that.
here for.
You know, time is short. I get Saturday off. I spend all day out grocery shopping and buying food for the cats and litter. And everything else humanly possible happens on Saturday. And then this town, Florida, they close at 6 o'clock. Even Costco closes at 6 o'clock. So you got to get all your stuff in.
Early.
It's planning.
Early.
You just
I
got
mean,
to plan.
I don't want to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday to go shopping.
And then prep it on Sunday. I know.
And then prep it?
Well, then you got to hire someone to do that for you.
Wow.
But
do
you
people
know,
get in
you
touch
keep
with you?
keep mentioning, you know, the Latinos. You guys have access to like the best complete protein ever. You've got your beans, you've got rice, you've got access to lots of fresh vegetables. So there's great spices, you know, some good cuts.
Rice is starchy.
But when you combine a rice with a bean, with a legume, you have a complete protein. But again, it's in moderation. I'm not saying eat
But
3
that's the
cups of
problem.
rice.
You ever
gotta
see
eat
a
it.
Latino who don't eat?
It's all
here's
about
your choice.
choices.
It's all about choice.
It's all about
Do you choose
choices
to live
and
a longer,
lifestyle.
healthier life, or do you choose at some point just to continue eating the way you've eaten for
Do you
however
eat
many
rice
years?
and beans?
In moderation.
Have
But
you?
I do brown rice
Yeah.
and black beans.
Or
So
you can do quinoa and
or
I can't-
quinoa, or I'm not a big quinoa person,
like
but
it.
I like. I can't think of the other one. Farro. I like farro because it's got a little
Farro.
bit of a crunch to
Yeah.
it,
Ugh.
and it
And
absorbs the
what
rice, and I do
protein
brown
do you
rice.
do you
I
know
eat
like farro and amaranth? Those grains all have protein in them.
I eat grilled chicken. I eat a lot of salmon. I'm not a big beef eater. I'm not a
Salmon
big
you
pork
better be
eater.
careful with.
I'm not
Now,
a big pork
she
eater
got
either.
me a can once of peanut almond paste.
Oh, we went. It
Junk.
was homemade almond butter. We went to
Yeah.
the store.
Yum.
Yum.
It was pasty. I got to tell you, it was,
It was
kind of pasty.
horrible.
It was horrible. Well, then not the right brand.
It was,
so
it was one of the grocery store where they put it. They do it there, and they put the almonds in the machine.
So
and
that is like fresh. Like so, which literally is the best one to eat. But you could
Has no
take,
taste.
but zhuzh it up. Put sliced banana. Take the
Zhuzh.
berries and smash it. Make
I
yourself.
can't eat bananas either. I can only eat a half a banana on diabetes.
Okay, so then have it berries.
Berries and peanut butter, maybe, because I do peanut butter. and
Also,
jelly.
dates. Dates are good for diabetics. You get
Aren't
do
they
the
high in
date
sugar
paste,
though? Because they're.
but there's so much fiber, so it actually slows
There's
down.
some kind of formula. If the fiber is high, it's okay with the sugar because it burns off or something.
a whole
Right,
lot
you
of
get the net-
information. We
net
should actually do
carbs.
a diabetic-friendly food segment.
Yeah.
I used to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I had the New Dawn phenomenon.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. And I tried everything. I tried the vinegar. I tried the mother and the father, the sister and the brother.
Ghost.
That didn't work either. And then I woke up and I had a shot of tequila. Was it tequila? Yeah. And my sugar went down. I
3
said,
o'clock
what
in the
the
morning.
hell is this? And it does work.
But then you get up and drink
And
water
then
and
you
go
get
for a
up and
walk
then
for
your
15
sugars.
minutes.
Yes, and if you wake up in the morning and you drink 8 ounces and you take a 15-minute walk, your sugar will come down as well. The problem is that who the hell wants to do that? I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm drinking. I'm saying I'm going to become an alcoholic, but it does work.
Yeah, but there are other ways to do that without
I've
drinking
tried
alcohol
so
at
many,
3 o'clock
you know,
in the
but
morning.
it has to do with the functioning of the body. And what people don't understand is when you're a diabetic, and mine is because of weight and bad diet, I'm not insulin dependent. What happens is your body changes every day. And if you don't make the change, you're going to spike your sugar.
But you know what I got to tell you? Everybody's body changes every day. Whether
day.
you've got diabetes,
Every day.
if you've got autoimmune disease, if you've got hormone deficiencies,
Yeah.
all our bodies change every day, and it's making those adaptations
Right.
to food, to water. If I don't drink enough water, because whatever happens, my body feels it by 6 o'clock at night. I'm like, you saw what I was like last night. I was like,
We all feel it,
"Arr."
Dawn.
Yeah, the
We all
I know.
feel it.
So I don't have
all
diabetes,
feel
but
it.
I have my own. We all have,
We all have
stuff
stuff.
that we have to deal with, stresses and all these outside things. But
I should remain names. I'm going to drink my water because
but we gotta just give some
It's
healthier
just-
option choices, even on sandwiches. There's better breads.
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
other
getting
choices.
like, you want to look for, again, read the ingredients. You want a bread that only has real food ingredients. You know, you could go with a bread like an Ezekiel bread if you want something.
Now those
that's
are expensive,
really
so I can
healthy.
they're good for you. Angel, pick up a mic.
what kind of
Because we-
bread?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel bread. So, look,
had it, I
right
believe,
now
in here.
everything is expensive, right? Wonder Bread is cheap, but
It's horrendous.
It's horrendous for you. So, you know, the way I kind of think about it is, look, you're either going to pay now or you're going to pay later, right? So do you want to pay now for healthy, whole, nutritious, nutrient-rich food now, or would you rather buy cheap, processed, drive-through food? And then on the flip side, in 10, 20 years, you're going to pay your doctor. So if your diet consists on fast food, sodas, overly processed packaged food, candy, junk, you may be saving money now, but in the long run, you're going to have to pay out. You're going to have to pay for the doctor. You're going to pay for the medicine. You're going to have to pay
with
for
your
the
health
hospital.
and being uncomfortable.
You pay for your health. Now, also, like if your diet consists of fast food, you will notice that you're hungry more often because you're not getting any nutrition. So you're going to eat your Big Mac and fries, and then a couple hours later, you're going to be hungry. You're going to feel like crap, but you're going to be hungry. And then you're going to eat a bag of chips. Yeah. And then it's like just a perpetual cycle.
More to come. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Angel Kinsey's. What a nice treat. You've got your show tonight? Yes. 7 o'clock, Touched by Angel Live. We're going to talk to her, see what's going on in our senior community. She's got a great guest lined up for tonight, so stay tuned. Still got these books I'm giving away by Frank Ruffalo, Lady of the Harbor, and 10048. 888-994-4995, Studio A. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Creative, enchanting, whimsical. Artist Gina Bella is always creating artwork based on real stories and emotions. Expressed through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay, her feelings and stories come to life. Complete with glittery diamond dust over paintings and pottery, Gina Bella is always creating new pieces and commissions. You can find her work in staging homes, family Christian bookstores, New Jersey boutiques, and the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, where she offers personal guided tours of her latest art pieces. Gina can also be found hosting weekend art camps, where she teaches adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. For more information on Gina Bella and her art, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or give a call to 954-857-5444. We hope you're enjoying this episode of the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Whether you enjoy watching in the mornings or afternoons, you can now watch with your favorite merchandise. Choose from the Brooklyn Cafe t-shirts, ranging from sizes small to 3XL. Colors available include black, dark heather, and navy. Feeling chilly? Just check out our latest hoodie with over 9 colors to choose from. Sip on some Brooklyn Cafe coffee with Dawn and Freddie in a matching mug as seen on set. Brooklyn hats and special seasonal items are always popping up and available upon request. To purchase, you can visit our online store at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy shopping! Are you ready to relax and unwind? Come visit the Spa Facial on Ocean Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale Beach. We offer facial therapy, body treatments, waxing, men's spa treatments, and so much more. Our spa services are a great way to take a step back from the bustle of everyday life. Come take a break with us. We guarantee our all-natural products will bring you to pure tranquility. Call us today at 954-213-5034 or visit our website, thespafacial.info.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. I am so glad today we got an early start. Where are we headed anyway?
Who knows? Wherever this glorious day takes us, and we'll take Don Pablo along too. Rich and flavorful with low acidity and notes of caramel. No matter where you're going or where you end up, Don Pablo never disappoints.
Excuse me, is that Don Pablo coffee?
Sure is.
Do you have any more?
Sure do. Baby, hop in.
No matter where life takes you, Don Pablo Coffee is always there to pick you up.
Coffee News is a fun, family-friendly weekly publication provided free to restaurants, coffee shops, and waiting areas for customers to enjoy. Grow your business today through the power of effective, affordable advertising. Coffee News is an active marketing medium specializing in the ongoing weekly promotion of your business. This builds awareness for your company so you become known as the leader of your industry and develop brand awareness so people think of you first when they want your services or products. Maximize your visibility and achieve outstanding results. For more information on Coffee News, contact Sunrise Coffee News at mail.com or give them a call at 954-951-7870.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, CEO of MyPillow. Retailers, shopping channels, and now even banks have tried to cancel myself and MyPillow. During these times, your support has meant everything to us. So my employees and I want to personally thank each and every one of you by passing the savings directly on to you. We're selling the best products ever for the best prices ever. For example, we have my towels with proprietary technology which makes them soft and absorbent. Towels that work, what a concept. They're made with USA cotton and come in a variety of awesome colors. My 6-piece towel set is regularly $109.99, now just $39.99 with your promo code. I support this show, and I would like to offer you our biggest discounts for listening. So please go to our website, mypillow.com, and put in the promo code at the end of this message to get the biggest discounts. Again, thanks for listening, and God bless.
Call 800-883-1046 and use promo code CAFESLEEP.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Ready for a nap?
She's playing the music then.
My daughter is actually in Spain right now on a tapas tour. And I think it's just different. I think food in Europe is so different because the amount of food that she's sending on pictures, and she's still, I mean, she's having the best time.
Your daughter's so thin and she's amazing looking. She can eat anything
She's
she
having
wants.
the best time. It's just different. It's you can eat, and Angel's here joining us from Touched by Angel Live, our host. When you eat food in Europe, from what I haven't really traveled, the cheeses are made fresh. They're not processed. The pastas are made fresh. They don't have a shelf life of a lifetime. Your body knows how to process fresh food.
Switzerland ketchup was brown.
All right, so you don't eat ketchup. But if your body can process the food, then you're not going to hold the weight. It's not going to change it.
In Europe.
Yeah, because the food's cleaner there. It's cleaner over in Europe, and also they eat in a more relaxed state. They
Absolutely.
sit and they eat lunch. They have their early, their lunch, their siesta. So when you're eating in a relaxed state, and they dine, they have lunch they're not like us. We shovel in a
In 30
sandwich
seconds,
in 30
right?
seconds because we have to get back to work.
Right.
But they sit and they dine. They actually have lunch, and this way they're able to assimilate their food. It doesn't turn to fat, and they can eat more.
So Angel, meet Rebecca.
Hi, Angel. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, Angel? It's been a while. We haven't seen you in a little bit.
I know, it's just been crazy. I've been really, really busy and trying to get everything ready for my show. I've got a few shows lined up even up through July, so I'm excited about all my guests.
Nice.
Really looking to have professional people that are there to help seniors. So I'm just excited. Everything's going really great.
Who do you have coming in tonight?
Tonight, it's going to be very, very informative. Whether you're a senior or not, it doesn't even matter because everybody knows a senior that is in need of something. So this is going to be a very informative show. I have the head director, his name is Don Hill, and he's the director of the helpline of the Agency on Aging. So he not only does South Florida and most of South Florida, but anywhere in the country, he could refer you to programs in your area. So he's going to talk about what programs are out there that are free, sliding scales, private. There's a lot of free programs that the government gives that are grants that a lot of seniors just don't know people that are stuck in the home, that they need help in the home. They have a lot of things to offer. So he's going to basically go over a lot of things tonight that are going to help you, and he's going to give the hotline number. He's got 34 people that work under him and deal with all different situations for seniors.
I
mean,
did not even know there was an agency for aging.
You know
Did
what? I met
You
him
did.
through the doctor that was actually on my show for Valentine's Day, Dr. Cassidy. He connected me with the agency, and they were so interested in the program that he said, sure. He goes, I have so much information, I could be on 10 of your shows without a problem. So tonight is going to be basically informing people on what is out there to help seniors. So I'm
awesome.
really excited. Lots of questions he'll answer. So you could come to the studio. Some of my students come from 6 to 7, and then 7 to 7:30 we'll be on live.
And then at 7:30, we've got a concert going to
got a
be here.
concert
So they're
gonna
going to be
come in.
setting up before your show.
Ah, good.
Going to have some great music tonight.
You know, it's
Great.
strange because when you hit a certain age, and there's the transformation of what you used to take advantage of, probably incorrectly, and then having to pay the price for it, there's a certain age, and you begin to learn more and more about things that are available to you, which you didn't even think about before. I just did business with AARP because they have a fantastic insurance policy that is guaranteed to pay you as long as you don't lie on the application. And you can get all sorts of benefits and things of that nature about it. They have a program also for car insurance. They got a program. They got different
Yes,
programs,
everything.
which they have everything.
Yeah.
And it helps seniors because as you retire and you're no longer doing the work and everything else, you got to find different alternatives. I love to be able to have somebody to talk to seniors about their diets, about the right thing. And you know, when you get to a certain age, it's not only what goes in, it's how it comes
How
out,
it's
because you have to
processes.
process it in your body. And that I can see what Rebecca is saying is 110% correct, because you pay the price sooner than you anticipate.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. You have a lot of people coming in tonight, Angel?
I hope so. I'm not sure yet. We'll
Okay.
see. We've
We'll
had
see.
some good turnouts every other week. And so you're invited to come meet me, talk to Don Hill, the director. If you have any questions, it's going to be really interesting tonight.
We need a whole lot more of you, Rebecca, because if you think about how many different populations you can help, the senior populations is so different because what their body needs and textures and foods, and maybe carrots and celery are not a great vegetable. And corn has got its own issues, so it's you know, other things that you're looking for. You don't want things to upset the gastric system like
Right.
Brussels sprouts and all of that.
Right.
So what types of vegetables are good for seniors?
You know, I mean, I would say all the vegetables are good for seniors unless it doesn't agree with you, right? So you try everything, and if it, you know, if it doesn't feel good, you don't eat it again. So
Which is why my diet's about this
you
big.
just
If it
want to
doesn't
get
feel
them
good,
a lot of, you know,
don't eat it.
and as seniors get older and, you know, they lose a spouse and they're on a fixed income, and
Yeah.
with inflation, they're, you know, and a lot, you know, and sadly a lot of seniors have pets, and I've heard and seen a lot of seniors feed their pets before they feed themselves. So working with them to teach them how they can afford to get good nutrition. And for them, it might be a lot of canned food, canned veggies and frozen, you know, or connecting them with a farm that can deliver fresh produce. And a lot of them cut back on protein intake, which they really need. So there's definitely a lot of information that can be imparted and shared with the senior community to keep them healthy.
And if you flip the script, our millennials are also eating poorly.
Ramen, you know, the box mac and cheese, all the things that are inexpensive, but there is no, as they would say, no nutritional value
There's
in these
no
things.
But they're just eating to eat. And the problem is that focusing on that kind of diet, you pay the price. I know we all went through college, we went through the whole grind on this thing, but I think that the anxiety level today makes bad dieting, bad eating, bad foods even worse, because the anxiety is like super through the roof.
Yeah.
Do you think different foods increase anxiety?
Oh yeah. If
You
you
do.
if you have a diet heavy in sugar, heavy in artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, those affect your brain, right? So it affects the center of your brain, which either causes you to be happy or causes you to be depressed. So food is a big factor in your mood.
And lack of food. Sometimes, like,
Lack of
I know
food,
everyone's
the
talking about
wrong
this
food.
intermittent fasting. My body cannot do fasting for more probably than 10 hours.
But you
like
don't
from
need
dinner.
it.
I'm just saying in general, not everyone's body is going to respond to the ads that you see on social media to do intermittent fasting. So just know your body and do what works for your body.
Right.
Because someone says you should fast for 14 hours. If your hands are shaking and you feel like you're going to collapse,
Doesn't work for you.
don't do that.
No, just like some people, veganism doesn't work for them.
Right.
Some people, raw food works for them, or you have to. We're individuals, so and that's part of the conflicting information. Just because a diet isn't fad doesn't mean it's going to support you and work for you. So you have to work with somebody who can help you figure out what's best, for you and your body.
I'd like to just say something too, because I work with seniors with their diet. I do exercise. I teach exercise for the last almost 10 years. So I deal with a lot of seniors. That's how I got involved in the show, because I saw so many needs. And I think it's all about education and knowledge, because if you have education, you gain knowledge. Your knowledge will bring you to where you need to be. And I tell all of my seniors, go to the doctor at least once a year, if not 6 months, get a complete blood work done. Find out where your body is. Find out about your thyroid, your hormones, your cholesterol, your sugar. No, see, sometimes they're afraid. They don't want to know. They don't feel good, so they're afraid. But the best thing to do is go get your complete blood work done. Your doctor will sit there and go over it with you and tell you what you need to do. Then it's your choice. And the way I see it, it is very hard to lose weight. I was 222 pounds. I lost 36 pounds in 6 months after I lost my husband, had cancer and everything. And I'm a survivor, so I want to share that with the audience. And, like I said, knowledge is power. Once you know what you need to do, that's your decision whether you want to live long or you want to be unhealthy and unhappy. But a lot of it, too, and I think this is important, is when we go shopping, don't bring the cookies in, don't bring the potato chips in, don't bring the soda in. It's easier said than done. But you got to make choices when you put those things in your cart, because if they're in the house, you're going to eat them. And if they're not, you'll have a substitute.
Right, sure. All right, more information to come. Rebecca, how do people reach you?
So you can reach me on my website, which is RebeccaKastinCoaching.com. Kastin was with a K, Kastin. I'm also on Instagram, Rebecca_Kastin. And I have this phenomenal group on Facebook called The Well-Nourished Woman. This one is for ladies only. Sorry, guys. And this is all information, health, wellness, spiritual, for women, like all topics. So, and it's a collaborative group where everybody kind of gives in chimes in their expertise. And if you can't reach me that way, you can reach me through the studio here.
Just let us know more to come with Rebecca and food choices and healthy eating and on a budget. A lot more information to come.
And then she makes drinks.
And I'm thinking the name of your segment might be Create Your Own Fairy Tale or something like that.
I've been thinking about that.
Right?
That landed really well.
And Angel, tonight you're here 7 o'clock every other Thursday night to benefit the senior community, our community, and the radio station's going to love it because they're so community-based right now.
That's right. We're the community base of the station.
So tune in. She's going to be here tonight. Doors are open around 6 o'clock. Angel will be here at 6 o'clock to meet and greet and kind of get to know everyone. And then at 7:30, we've got CeCe Clevenger in-house tonight. So come on down for some fun music. He's going to be here early setting up because Angel goes live at 7. So Josh is going to be playing and going to have some fun.
Maybe Mr. Farrell.
Cool.
I don't know why you think he's coming.
Because he told me he was.
All right.
Also, they sent us some packages if you want to be part of CeCe's deal on the road. They're looking for sponsorships. They're looking for all sorts of stuff, and we have the packages here. His manager, IG, has XE, his wife will be here tonight. We're going to set up different studios in here to negotiate and talk about that's what you want. Same thing with Angel's people.
Yep.
We'll put them in Studio B if they need a little privacy.
Awesome. All right. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Thanks,
Stay
everyone.
safe. Be
Happy
kind
4th
to
of
each
July.
other. We'll see you later on this evening.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.